Yeah! Welcome to another episode of Netflix and Chill Quickies with me, your host, Jordy Jodo. And today I'm going to talk about maybe one of the worst movies of all time, The Super. The Super is about a former cop who is now employed as a superintendent in an apartment building where there are two other superintendents already working, one of which is played by Val Kilmer in probably the best performance of his career. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. It's phenomenal. This guy goes the whole 9 yards with glued-on eyebrows, fake gypsy accent.
Something so magic that no one has ever done before. Don't be afraid of the Val Kilmer.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. Everything about this character is over the top. I mean, they really just cram this down your throat right from the get-go that this janitor, superintendent, whatever, is like the creepiest guy in the world. Like, there's no reason that this building would even hire this guy in the first place. I mean, the guy is a cause for concern on every level. This guy doesn't follow orders. He reluctantly does his job.
There's a leak in 12B.
So fix it.
It's no secret they think I'm a shitty plumber. Johnson's office is right below it. Please, we don't want that stuff leaking through.
I don't have much.
Can you just go get him, Walter, and do me a solid? Please?
No.
I mean, he's a terrible superintendent. But there is a twist. Can you guess it? Can you? Anyway, the main dude who used to be a cop gets hired as a superintendent, moves into a crummy, unfurnished room with his two flower children, Rose and Violet. So Rose starts creeping out of the room in the middle of the night, starts meeting up with Val Kilmer, and the dad's all concerned, and a bunch of dumb shit happens, and it ends with maybe the worst twist ending in cinema history. I mean, it's not that the twist is bad, but like everyone's actions that follow the twist don't make any logical sense, especially the girl who was actually in a movie that we saw in our very first Netflix and Chill episode, The Abandoned.
To the abandoned.
Never watched this movie. That was a doozy, but this one is much worse. But not only is the story that we see in the final cut of this film terrible, but there actually must have been an even worse story being told originally, because a lot of the lines in this film are overdubbed, and they're done so in such a blatantly obvious way. Like, I've seen better overdubbing in foreign films. Like, these people's lips are like not matching at all with the words that they're saying.
We were both 7 the day she died.
It's been happening like this ever since she died, and I don't think she can be stopped. Don't you get it? She's evil.
Where is she, Walter?
He protected us from the dead.
Ultimately, I would not suggest watching this film. It is a 1.5 hour waste of time made by a bunch of people with silly names. So, if I had to give this movie a rating, which I don't, I would give this movie a solid 1 out of 10.